one of the things I always learn. Coaches have an influence, and that's one of the reasons why I think I wanted to be a coach. I think I could impact other people in a positive way. And Jimmy and Andrea, and they're the figureheads for me that I remember going through that program. Those guys have had a massive impact, and the people that came out of those programs were good people. They are good people. You know what I mean? Like, look at the people coming out of the touch points that they've had and look at who they are. Think about how they carried themselves in that time. People talked about Brixton at least in the early 90s, you know, and through that 90s generation as a place where, you know, can you really go there? Do you want to go there? It was a scary place.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, and they weren't in the countryside, you know, like, but what they did was when you went into that place, that was a place of accountability, a place where people acted right, and where you know, and I can speak on this because I wasn't around the women's game as much at this point, but that was a maker of men. That was a place where the men that were in there playing basketball at that time, they were influenced much wider than their skill set on the floor.
But
you know,
but you just mentioned Brixton, bro. As we're there, we just have to do it. Name me the girl who played for Brixton who used to give dudes work, bruv. Do you remember? I can't remember her name, but I just remember she was the only...
Sure her name was Michelle.
That's it.
It was Michelle, but I can't remember her last name.
Yeah.
But she was like a god, and she was just like, she was serious.
Yeah. Like, yeah, while you're at Brixton, she's the only girl I ever remember when I was younger that I was like, no. She plays like a dude. And she was like, she literally had all of the moves and whatnot, you know what I mean? Yeah. As we were just at Brixton, I just remember, it just popped into my head right now. She was nice as well, man.
Definitely. She was definitely one of those people that really kind of made you reevaluate whether, you know, because you hadn't seen a lot of girls playing the game of basketball at that time in that region, especially in London. There's so many boys programs. You know, we had a girls program at Young Bloods, but it was just kind of getting off the ground on the girls' side. You know, she was doing things with the ball that we weren't seeing some boys that were at good levels doing, and she was doing them against the guys, and she was doing her thing, and she definitely probably, you know, like I said, I remembered her name, so she had an impact on me in my view of kind of. And there were some teams. I mean, Michael Ball had those Ipswich teams that when we go places, sometimes you'd be able to see some of those guys play on the other side. This girl that went to Marshall that was really good. So there were some players around, but she was the one for me that was like, yeah, that was, if you were in London, you knew who she was.
Yeah, she was special and a special one.
Yeah,
so as we've done the junior, so now let's so
8,